Homecoming events are key to fostering a spirit of camaraderie among students and faculty. They also serve to connect and bond the community with the institution. Well, the University of the Bahamas is set to launch its annual homecoming activities on campus with lots of events on tap. In studio with us are Naisha Tylis, Manager of Student Engagement, and Ashley Knowles, Director of Greek Life and Student Leadership at UB. Welcome to both of you.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for coming. So listen, Naisha, share with me, what is your role as Manager of Student Engagement?
Okay, so my Office of Student Engagement, handles a variety of experiences for students. Homecoming is obviously one of them, but we facilitate first-year experience and assisting first-year students with orientation and transitioning into university life, Mingos Awards, student elections, and you name it. So it's just about enhancing the student experience when they come to the University of the Bahamas.
Great, so tell us about these homecoming events, because I hear there are a lot of exciting things going on.
There's about 15 homecoming events.
Wow.
But we want to ensure that we have so many events to be able to cater to not only the students, but the alumni and the wider university community. It's the university's 50th, so we're in celebration mode, and so we wanted to give everyone a bit of something so that they can come back and see, you know, how far the university has come. So our activities span from the 1st of November is when we kick off to the 10th of November. We have our kickoff event, which is our UB Blue Day on the 1st. That's exciting. We have a food truck frenzy happening, music, drinks, a mini rush out, you name it, just to celebrate how far we've come as an institution. On the 2nd, we have the Alumni Association Disco Party, so that's a time for the alumni to come down and boogie, whether COB or UB, this is for you, and it's for everyone, really. So we want you to come down and reunite with your classmates and have a good time. On the 3rd, we have a gospel concert, and we have a variety of artists performing. We have Ignited, we have Stax, we have Oslin, we have Davy and Chase, and the list can go on and on. But for us, it was about curating an experience that catered to the various demographics of students, alumni, as well as our community. On the 5th, we have an alumni leadership series where we get to hear from alumni and their respective expertise, and you kind of learn and glean from them. On the 6th, we have Blue Park Kickback, which is an opportunity to kind of hang out with undergraduate and graduate chapter Greek organizations on campus, and there's going to be free food, free drinks. So it's just being able to kind of connect in different ways and once again showcase how far the university has come. On the 7th, we have our pep rally, which is exciting. The Blue Park, Blue Surge Festival. We showcase our starting 5 that will be playing in the basketball game, which is the following day. But later on that night, on the 7th, we have the coronation of our homecoming king and queen, which is exciting. There are homecoming ambassadors, and so they'll be assisting us with kind of promoting homecoming, but also showcasing that charisma, what it means to be a Mingo woman, a Mingo man, that school spirit and pride, and, you know, the transition from college to university. They're the ambassadors of that. On the 8th, we have the basketball game, the big hoorah. We don't have football yet, but we do have basketball. So we have the basketball game happening, and that starts at 8 p.m. at the Kendall G. Isaacs Gymnasium. However, we have the tailgate that's happening prior to the game, just to encourage everyone to come on down. So instead of stopping by at a happy hour at one of the bars, you come on down over at the Kendall G. Isaacs Gymnasium, and we're going to have a good time together before the game starts.
Is there a cost for the game? So
there is a cost for the game. So with UB ID, it's free. If you do not have a University of the Bahamas ID, it's $5 for entry.
Okay.
Yes, $5 for entry for the game, and there's an after party after the game because we're predicting that we're going to win. And so to celebrate our win, we have an after party, and the entry fee for that is $10, happening right at the Kendall G. Isaacs Gymnasium. We have special guest performances. We have a variety of DJs. And later on in the week, on November 9th, we have the Greek Step Show. And we have 6 sororities and fraternities participating total, and so that's also going to be exciting to kind of round off all of our activities, which then goes into our Charter Day on the 10th and our Day of Giving on the 11th.
Okay, so Ashley, tell me, how do you boost student involvement and enrollment?
Yeah, well, these programs do exactly that, right? And of course, all of the things that we do before that from the beginning of the academic year. And so we really try to get our students to tell us what they actually like. We put out a survey early in the year and asked the students, what do you want to see happen? And so we were so excited that we were able to answer some of those questions and give them some of those events. So that's why you see this year, the events are a little bit different. They're very unique. And so we're hoping that all of our students and their families and friends and community come and be engaged, because engagement helps with success.
Absolutely. So
Yes.
tell me, how popular are the fraternities and sororities on campus?
Oh, very popular. I actually just came from a Greek meet and Greek event, event that the students hosted in the Student Union building for 8 of our fraternities and sororities on campus. And so they were actually engaging with students. They had food. Well, you know, food always brings people.
Always.
And so they had food and giving students a little bit more information about how to become a member of their fraternity or sorority.
Okay,
so it's very, very hyped.
So tell me about some of your community-based projects.
Yes, so community service is important. And so within my role in student leadership and Greek life, we do community service within all the fraternities and sororities, but also SGA does community service, which is important. And our NSLS, which is the National Society for Leadership and Success, they also do community service. So whether that's a food drive, whether that's a beach cleanup, whether that's a book drive, a lot of our fraternities and sororities are also connected to the primary schools and help with reading activities and all of those things as well.
Okay, sounds like you all have a full list of things to do. People can choose, and you said it's November 1st through the 10th.
Correct.
And they can find you on all the social media platforms.
All social media platforms. Digital tickets are available on the Chapter 1 bookstore website for all of the ticketed events. But we are on social media at University of the Bahamas on all platforms.
All right, Naisha and Ashley, thank you so much for joining me here on What's Trending. And we've got more coming up in our reading segment after this break.